What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to another video on the FBA Capital Trading Channel. And today I'm bringing you guys a daily range case study on none other than US30, not NAS 100 today. But without further ado, let's get right on this video. Okay, hold on. And one thing, if you guys notice, like I've already said this in my live stream this morning, I am moving a little bit slower, and that is because I have a new mouse. And so yeah, so don't try and kill me. But nonetheless, it is 12 o'clock right now. We're about to get this daily range case study. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to start off by marking the previous day's highs and the previous day's lows, along with the Asian session range. So let's get the Asian session range first. So we're going to do it from 18 o'clock all the way down to the midnight right here. And if you see these horizontal lines going down, that is my 12 a.m. open. I changed it from the dotted lines to that, just, make things a little bit cleaner in my opinion. So now that we have that, we're going to get the previous day's high, which is also in confluence with this Asian session high. Boom, we got the previous day's high right here. Then we have the previous day's low all the way down here. And the first thing I noticed is the previous day's low did not get ran through like the previous day's high did. So what does that tell me? It tells me that today was just a bullish day. That's as simple as what it's telling me. Today was a bullish day. It kept running the previous day's highs. So we're going to annotate that. We're going to annotate a few areas in price. I want you to pay attention to this high, this low, and those are going to be the two main important parts. There's going to be other parts that I want you guys to bring your eyes to, but those are going to be the two important ones. The second thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pull my eclipse circle from this low to this high. Why am I doing it from this low to this high? Because this is the previous day's low to the previous day's high. Now, yes, this is the previous day's low right here, but if you also draw it over a little bit more, it is right there. And if you do from the bodies of the previous low, or maybe if you really just want to do it from this low, you can even do it from this one too. It's up to you. They're pretty similar. So what I'm going to use these for, I'm simply going to draw a fib from that previous day's low to the previous day's high. We're going to pull it over. And boom. What's the first thing you notice? The first thing you notice is we have these fib levels right in here. And the second thing you're going to notice is the time that this all happened. 9:45. This is early what session? Early New York session. And when New York's making these lows like this, what does it tend to do? It tends to reverse at these times. So keep in mind that price ran below the Asian session low and also ran below the London session low. So we ran below both of these lows, and that's going to be important. Why? Because this is when we made the low of the day. We made the low of the day at 9:45 a.m. after clearing after clearing the Asian session low along with the London session low. And after that, price started to push to the top side. Now keep in mind where we were in price when it started rejecting like this. We were at 32,000 big figure level. And also we have, all the way up here, we have 32,500 big figure level where we made the high of the day on US30. Right there. And then everything in between was kind of just ranging, if I'm really being honest. It was just a big range. So we're going to mark up 3. I'll mark up 200, and then I'm going to leave the rest as is. I'm not going to mark up any other level, if I'm really being honest. These were the main levels that were used. So now that we have this area down here, let's get to annotating. So the first area I want you to bring you guys to is down here. We have the low of the day at 9:45 a.m. We also got the fib long, along with being below the 12 a.m. open. Along, what else do we have? 32,000 big figure rejection. Also, Asian range low cleared plus London low cleared. My dog is biting the shit out my foot right now. Who's texting my phone? No, we good. But it was a lot of things in this area, so that's why this area was very important. But mind you, the more confirmations, the more likely price is to go long. And mind you, this is where I was able to catch my long entry today. So if you were watching my live stream, or if you were watching just my Telegram chat today, you would know that I was able to catch this long trade on US30 from 32,000, and I did take majority of it off at around 32,400. I think I'm still in the trade, if I do say so myself. Yes, I am. It's only up about 30. Is it 30? No, 300 points right now. Yeah, I'm up 300 points. Yeah, I'll show you guys a trade while I'm here. I gotta go to a higher time frame real quick for you guys to see it clearly. As you can see, I am still inside of this long. As you can see from there, and look at where we are. The price is 32,000. That is where I'm long at. So there's no cap in my wrap. There's no cap in my wrap. All right. Jeez. But nah, let's get back into it. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna annotate the high of the day. So we have the high of the day that we got at 14:30, which is about 2:30, 1:30, 1:30. I'm gonna say, yeah. So we got the high of the day at 1:30 p.m. At what level? 32. Damn, I can't type. At 32,500. Now these are the only confirmations I personally see as of right now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to a higher time frame and see what I can see. If we look at it from this way, maybe an hour time frame, 4 hour. We do have this 4 hour order block. We did reject it once, so I'm gonna mark it up again. So more than likely price is gonna continue bullish. Now why do I say that, and why do I not think it's gonna keep rejecting off this order block and keep going lower? Because it rejected off it already 1, 2, 3, 4 times. 4 times, and we're on the higher time frame too. So 4 times off of a 4 hour time frame. That is not a good sign for a continuation. The first 2 taps are ideally going to be the best taps. So we have this 4 hour bearish order block. So that is the confirmations we have for why this created the high of the day. We got the high of the day at a big figure level at 1:30 at a 4 hour or higher time frame order block, and then we made the high of the day up here. So from here, price had this retracement. So if we were to pull our fib from this low, because this is the low of the day, to this high, pull it over, you can see price came back into 32,200. Let me fix this. 32,200, tapped back into it, tapped into this lower time frame order block. Here, just so you guys don't get confused, so you know where my fib is drawn from. From that high and this low is where that fib is drawn from, because I do have a lot of fibs in here. And this could have been a potential re-entry. Now, even though it didn't really take off and just go clear that high from 32,500 like would have ideally wanted to see, nonetheless, it still had a move of about, from 32,200, had a move about 140 points, which is not small. There's enough room in there. The move I caught, I took profit at about 113 for my majority profit. So like I'm showing you guys, it's possible to make these moves, and you don't need a lot, especially if you have proper risk to reward. You're not going to be killing yourself trying to catch these trades. So this is a potential fib long at 32,200 that you could have potentially looked to get every entry in. But nonetheless, I think this is the majority of what happened today. Now I'm going to get the schematic. So we have what happened, and we're going to draw the schematic. I'll draw it on the right side. So we had the Asian session. We had the Asian session just like this. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I'm trying to get used to using this mouse, guys. Then we had this run above. Slowly started moving higher. Made the high of the day during the New York session. And then from here, came down. And then ranged a little bit higher. Here, I gotta fix it. Right here is where we came down and cleared the lows, just like that. So this is the schematic. Today was a bullish New York reversal, making the low of the day during the New York session and the high of the day during the New York session. And then it didn't do much compared to other days, and it really looks like a big range. So from this 32,500 to 32,000, there's a lot of orders being built in and around this area, because if you go to a higher time frame, such as the daily, you're gonna see price is slowly starting to get out of this bearish trend. And even if this is just a pullback to around 33,000, that is still going to be a major move. So that's a move of about 500 points that we still could potentially catch. So I'm bullish for the rest of the week. So if you watch my weekly market breakdown, you would understand why I'm bullish. But nonetheless, this is the daily range case study for US30 today. Nothing crazy happened. It was a good opportunity, but it is only Monday, so we do have the rest of the week to look for potential trade opportunities. So with that being said, I hopefully this video was helpful in any way, shape, or form. If it was, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Share with a friend if you found it helpful. And that's really it. thank you guys for being here. Thank you for watching the video. Hope it was beneficial, and I'll see you all in the next one. See you in the morning. Let's have a good week.